Today, I will share with you one of the most beautiful and inspiring stories from the lives of those who sought truth with sincerity. It is the story of Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, a man who spent his entire youth searching for the truth, sacrificing his comfort, his family, and even his freedom, until Allah guided him to Islam. Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, was born in Persia, the son of a wealthy landowner. His father loved him dearly and kept him protected from the outside world. They were Zoroastrians, worshippers of fire, and Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, was trained to continue in this religion. Surrounded by luxury, he lived a life of comfort, yet inside his heart he felt an emptiness. He would often look at the fire they worshipped and wonder, can this truly be God? A fire that dies if we do not feed it. One day, on his way to the fields, Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, passed by a group of Christians praying in their church. Their worship touched his heart in a way fire worship never had. He thought, this is better than the fire we worship. When he told his father about it, his father became furious, chained him inside the house, and tried to stop him from leaving their faith. But Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, his heart had already tasted curiosity, and chains could not stop his yearning for truth. One night, he escaped. He followed those Christians, asking them about their religion. They told him of Syria, a land of knowledge and faith. Without looking back, Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, left behind his family, his wealth, and his comfortable life, and set out in search of Allah. In Syria, he found a monk and stayed with him, learning about Christianity. But when that monk passed away, Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, moved on to another pious man, and then another. From Syria to Mosul, from Mosul to Nisibis, from Nisibis to Amiriya, he spent years traveling, dedicating himself to worship and learning. Each teacher, before passing away, directed him to another righteous man, until finally one of them said, "My son, I do not know anyone left upon the true path. But the time has come. The last prophet will soon appear. He will come from the land of Arabia. He will migrate to a city with palm trees, between two lava plains. He will not eat from charity, but he will accept gifts. And on his back, he will have the seal of prophethood. If you can, go there and seek him." Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, his heart burned with hope. This was the moment he had been waiting for. He prepared for the journey to Arabia, but on the way he joined a caravan of traders who betrayed him. They captured him, chained him, and sold him as a slave in Medina. Imagine, the seeker of truth who had left his palace and wealth was now working as a servant in a strange land. But Allah's plan was unfolding in ways he could not see. One day, while Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, was working in the fields, he heard his master's cousin saying, "A man has arrived in Medina, claiming to be a prophet." Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, his heart trembled. Could this be the one? At night, he secretly went to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, carrying some dates. He said, "This is charity for you and your companions." Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, distributed it to his companions but did not eat from it himself. Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, whispered in his heart, one sign confirmed. The next day, he came again with some dates. He said, "This is a gift for you." This time, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ate from it and shared it with the Sahaba. Second sign confirmed, Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, thought. Later, Salman Al-Faarisi, peace be upon him, found the courage to look at Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him's back, and there it was, the seal of prophethood, just as his teacher had described. Tears filled his eyes. He could no longer hold back. He fell upon Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, crying, kissing his hands, and declaring, "I testify that there is no God but Allah, and you are his messenger." After a lifetime of searching, his journey had finally ended. But Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, was still a slave. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, told him to make a contract with his master, to plant 300 palm trees and to pay a large amount of gold. The companions came together to help him, each bringing palm trees until they reached 300. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, himself planted them, and by the will of Allah, every single tree grew strong and healthy. Later, some gold was gifted to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and he gave it to Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, to complete his contract. At last, Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, was free in body and free in soul. This story is not just a story, it is a lesson. Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, left behind luxury, wealth, and family for the sake of Allah. He was betrayed, enslaved, and humiliated, yet he never gave up his search for truth. And Allah guided him, step by step, until he found the light of Islam. Whoever sincerely seeks the truth, Allah will open the doors of guidance for them. From the palaces of Persia to the fields of Medina, Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, S journey shows us that faith is not cheap. It requires sacrifice, patience, and trust in Allah's plan. That is why Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, once said, "Salman is one of us, from the people of my family." What an honor for the seeker of truth who never gave up. This was the story of Salman Al-Farisi, peace be upon him, the man who searched his entire life for the light of Islam and found it at the blessed feet of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. May Allah grant us the same sincerity in seeking the truth. Ameen.